Hello, gorgeous, and welcome back to the collective. It's mid-January, y'all, and 2 weeks ago, you were fired up. You had your vision board printed, slapped on the wall, fresh gym shoes and fits. You had a brand new planner for 2026, and those pages were so crisp that it felt sacred. But spring forward to today and listen, like you have missed your workouts. There is mail stacked on the top of that planner, and that new year, new me energy, she ghosted you. And this is the part where people start thinking, well, I am really busy, or I just don't feel motivated, or am I even worthy of all these things? And I'm going to stop you right there because that's not the problem. That's not it at all. Like you were trying to build a new future stacked on top of an old identity. And that almost never works. So in today's episode, we're talking about radical responsibility, AKA ownership. That's something that is really uncomfortable. It can be confronting, but it'll change your life if you let it. So grab a pen, tag a friend, and let's dive into this, okay? So let's talk motivation. That is one of those things that is like a dopamine sugar rush. And y'all know I'm a psych girl. With dopamine, we get to remember that that's not the pleasure chemical, that's the seeker. So 2 weeks into January, it's seen all it wants to see. And it's like, okay, boo, what else you got? And your brain starts to shut down because when you give away your power, when you're blaming, it's the boss, it's the traffic, it's this relationship, your brain starts to get this signal that I have no agency. I have no independence. I have no right to choose. So like, this just is what it is. But on the counter, when we take ownership, it keeps that feedback loop open because when you start to realize I can choose differently, I can move differently, I have a right, then it opens up the possibilities and your brain starts like rapid fire looking for solutions. And that will generate that momentum that you're looking for. Okay. So you're probably like, okay, Kayla, you got me. You got me. How do we do this? Simple. The own it framework. So first things first, I want you to think about one of your goals that you haven't hit or you haven't achieved. And then I want you to ask yourself a really difficult question. Where have I been getting in the way? And that might mean I'm not willing to get up earlier. I'm not willing to possibly fail or embarrass myself. I haven't been comfortable enough to speak up for myself. Once we realize where we have been stagnating ourselves, we can start making different decisions. And I get it. This is scary. It can feel uncomfortable, but that's why I'm here, right? Number two is we start practicing and celebrating micro wins. And if you're already in the collective or partnered with me, you know that I am all about celebrating every single step. So maybe your big goal is that you want to go to the gym 3 days a week, but today's win might just be that you put on your gym shoes and you walk the lap around your house or your neighborhood, or you went to the mailbox. It's small steps because we build confidence by taking action. We build confidence by keeping promises to ourselves that are small enough to keep. And then that confidence drives bigger actions, which makes bigger progress, which leads you to the life you keep saying that you want. And then number three is the integration. This is where the change sticks. It's why I created Own It, not to help you plan your life, but to help you retrain how you take responsibility for it. Inside of the collective, we're not just tracking results, we're tracking ownership because ownership compounds. So radical responsibility is scary because your excuses stop working. But it's empowering because now you do. So sis, 2026 is not slipping away from you. It's waiting on you to stop negotiating who you want to be. So here's what we're doing. I want you to drop Own It down in the comments if you are taking radical responsibility for your life. So, no spectators, leaders only. And then I want you to click the link and grab the Own It workbook. We're not starting over, we're starting aligned. Okay? I am Kayla Simmons, and you are not behind. You are just one honest decision away from momentum.